What's good with y'all, man? It's the boy TK True King. You know, we back with another video, and today I'm gonna tell you why it's in your best interest, if you a driver, especially over the road, why you need to bring the kitchen with you on the truck, why you need to start cooking, but most importantly, how to be effective and efficient on the truck. That's what we're gonna talk about, and it's gonna correlate with how you're eating, because everything ties back to how you eat and what you're putting in your body. So for one, if you eating fast food all the time, you door dashing, I know that's the two main sources of food for drivers, especially if they're not cooking at the kitchen, not with you on the truck. You know what I mean? You're not effective. And if you effective, you're not effective efficiently. You ain't no all-star or nothing like that. You just average player. If you an all-star, you're not a Hall of Famer, because you're not sustaining that. So for one, you need to bring the kitchen with you on the truck. And I'm about to break down how you saving time and money and energy. You know what I mean? What you can control. You got to learn how to budget all of that. So for one, when you're a driver, the most money you spending on food is from DoorDash and truck stops if you're not cooking. You know, on DoorDash, we're gonna say $15, $20 every order, because I know the delivery fees coming, and I know how it is, because I was doing that before. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's say it's really 2 to 3 times. I know it's 3, but we're gonna say 2, right? So we're gonna say $20 per order, and you're doing this every day. You working 7 days a week, so and do the math on that. That's $40 a day. Not to mention what you going in the truck stop and buying as well. So we're gonna bump that up to $50 a day based on drivers, how they eating, right? So it's $50 a day you spending on food alone. Do the math. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 in 7 days. That's $350. You do the math on that. 300 times, what's 3 times 4? That's 12. 300 times 4 is 12. That's it's 4 weeks in a month. You're spending over $300 a week. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's $1,200 in a month for food you spending. And you don't realize it because you're going through the cycle as a driver. You just waking up, doing this shit, waking up, doing this shit. Man, I'm hungry. I don't got no food. I'm just going to get this DoorDash. I'm going to go in this truck stop and spend $5 on some small cashews I can get in Walmart for like $2. You know what I'm saying? That's just how you doing, because the program, that's how the cycle is, how it works. You know what I mean? You just driving, your mind ain't functioning because you just, oh man, I just gotta drive, I just gotta do this. Nah, man. You gotta be more effective with what you're doing. You gotta be smarter. So that's one thing right there. DoorDash and food, how you spending at the truck stops. So you do the math on, if you spending $1,200 a month on food, imagine how you could save if you was cooking. You can cut that down to, I'm saying $400. Some people maybe $600 depending on how they like to eat. But that's $600 you could have saved. $800, $600 to $800 you can save in a month. And you wonder why you ain't got money to save to buy what you trying to buy, is because look at what you eat and look at what you intaking. You know what I mean? That's one right there. So the food, if you're not cooking on the truck, then you spending on DoorDash and you spending at a truck stop. So that's one way why drivers are ineffective. Number 2, the time it takes to go do all of that. You're driving, especially if you're doing 500, 600 miles a day, you're stopping at least 2 times to 3 times a day. And the reason I say that is because, one, you have to take your 30-minute break, fueling up, and then for food. You know what I mean? So those are the 3 things. Well, I said 2, but really that's 3. So let's break this down for you. I'm gonna break this down to you right now. So when you're over the road, all right, you go to a truck stop, right? Let's say you're driving, right? And you didn't do your 30-minute break yet. So you're driving, boom. Now you're looking on your GPS, hey, I need to do this. How am I going to, I need to go get some food, right? So you decide to take your 30-minute break. You go to a truck stop, right? You gotta go out of your way, boom. Or you got something that's in your path when you're going to a truck stop. That's on your destination, it's in your path. You're not going out of your way if you got a right GPS to help you. So you're doing that, you're going to get food. You go to a truck stop. The line is long. You can't find parking. Yeah, I'm giving a scenario. You're looking for parking. You can't find one. So all right, let me just wait in the fuel line, right? Them fuel lines be long. You know how long they take. But hey, you taking your 30-minute break, right? Boom. You go in there, waiting in line. Boom. Now you get out of the truck. You in the fuel line now, so you can't back out because the truck's behind you. And then you going in the food area in the truck stop to go get your food. Boom. Now you giving your time to the truck stop and the people waiting in line getting their food as well. All right, so we're gonna say it take about 15 minutes. You waiting in line, 10 minutes to 15 minutes to get in line, 10 to 15 minutes to get inside, and get in line to make your order because there's people in front of you. Now it take them about 10-15 minutes to cook your food, depending on where you at. I'm just breaking down the numbers, got to be realistic. Boom, that's already 20 minutes you done spent already, 25 possibly. Now you got to eat your food. That probably take you about 10 minutes as well. Now you coming back, right? Boom, you come back in the truck. Now you got to wait in the fuel line. That's about 10 minutes. That's about, you know, depending on the line. Some lines I done waited about 20-30 minutes because them people, they hungry, they got to get their food as well, and they waiting through them lines. So when you go to a truck stop, you're giving your time, the power of your time to the people who ever working and cooking the food. So you just giving up your time. We trying to maintain our time, budget our time. We want to be in control of what we can as much as possible. So boom, you done spent about 40-50 minutes to get some food and eat. Now you can finally leave, right? And the crazy thing about it is you did this once, but you're doing it again because, oh, you hungry again. If you're not going into a truck stop with your time, you're spending money on DoorDash and you're waiting. Sometimes DoorDash take 30-40 minutes collectively. So we gonna say, I'm just giving you the numbers and the timing breakdown. And people stopping 2 to 3 times a day because people be eating. I'm serious. In the DoorDash, they waiting. So you do the math on that. That's collectively, I'm gonna say 2 hours. You could say 1 hour 30, 140, but I really know what it is, especially on a bad day. And it seemed to be more bad days than good days. Or you got 3 bad days, you got maybe 4 good days, but them bad days really be adding up. You know what I mean? So we're gonna say 2 hours a day collectively you spending on just wasting time getting food, you know what I mean, and then waiting on a DoorDash order. So we saying 2 hours a day. You do the math on that. 2 times 7 is 14. So 2, 4, 6, 8, that's 14 hours that you spent in that week that you that's just for food. You know what I'm saying? You getting food. So you do the math on that, 14 hours, that's more than a drive shift. That's your whole on-duty shift. So that's really a whole drive shift that you spending throughout the day to go get some food every week. You do the math on that, that's another load you could have did that week. You wonder why you're not getting paid. What's going on with the money is because look at what you're doing with your time. You giving it to these truck stops, these fast food places. And when you could have cooked, I'm gonna break down how you could be more efficient with cooking, you know what I mean, saving time. But I'm just giving y'all the scenarios where y'all spending y'all time, wasting y'all time and y'all money, and y'all not effective. You know what I mean? So do the math. We already broke it down. I told you 2 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Because when you break it down collectively throughout the week, 7 days, if you over the road, then it's about 2 hours a day you spending just to go get some food, and you waiting in the lines and everything, which you can't control. So that's 14 hours a week. That's an extra load that you could have got, and that's more than 600 miles you could have did, right? We breaking that down. And if you say, oh, well, now you can't deliver early, well, that's 14 hours throughout the week that you could have did to be more productive and do what you wanted to do. You could have got exercising time in. You could have chilled more. You could have read more. You could have digested something that was going to benefit you in the long run. But you see where I'm going with this, right? Boom, I gave you another scenario. Boom, and that's typically what happened with every driver. They don't got no energy because they eating the fast food. It's filling their bodies with soy. For men, it's bad testosterone. I ain't gonna get into all that, but it's bad for your body. It's not giving you sustenance, no energy. It's killing you. You know what I mean? And then you got the bad back problems because you just eating cheeseburgers all day. It's been like 3,000 calories, 4,000 calories a day. You don't even realize it. Collectively, you adding up, bro. In a year, you gonna be obese. That's just facts. If you don't change what you're doing. You know what I mean? So, all right, I broke down how you spending so much money and how you giving away too much of your time, right? Now I'm going to tell you what you can do, how to be efficient with your time and effective while cooking on a truck. For one, air fryer. For one, rice cooker. For 2, for 3, microwave. 4, fridge. That's all you need, right? I'm going to give you a scenario that you saving so much time. All right, bet. Look. You driving on the road before you start your shift or anytime. You want to make rice? Put that in a rice cooker. You want to cook some food? Put it in the air fryer, right? And you can drive while cooking your food. So you saving time, man. You get done driving, now your food is ready. Or if you want to, you could just pull over to the side of the road and eat your food. That take you about 5 to 10 minutes. Now, you do the math on that. You doing that once or twice a day. You know what I'm saying? Because when you eating, you're filling your body with nutrients, so you don't need to eat that much. And you filling your body with more lively things to eat. I make smoothies. I make quinoa. That's that protein. It fills my body up. I got energy. I take my vitamins and my minerals. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got energy. That's why I'm able to work out. Y'all looking at me like, how do I start? How are you driving 600 miles and you still got energy to go exercise afterwards? It's because what I'm filling my body with. And then my mind too, I ain't gonna just say it's just what I'm eating. Now my mind, my will, I can't be stopped. It don't matter what's in front of me. It get obliterated. You know what I mean? If I set a task, it's getting done. I do what's required. But I'm telling you guys right now, you don't got the energy because you're not eating right. You know what I mean? And you're not being effective and efficient with your time. You see how much free time you got? 14 hours a week. We could drop it. We'll say 10 hours extra a week. You do the math. You still got, that's about an hour and 30 minutes a day that you could have used to do something else. That exercise you say you don't got time for, you could have been exercising. You know what I mean? But where was I at though? I was going off on a little rant, but oh yeah, boom. You cooking your rice, you cooking your food, you driving, you cooking at the same time. Now, especially, yeah, I said that, boom. You cooking. Now you want to eat, pull over to the side of the road, take 5 to 10 minutes, get your food together, eat it, boom. Now you back on road. Now you don't need to go to a truck stop, wait in the lines, giving your time to them. Now you don't got to wait through them fuel lines, them long lines, boom. 5-10 minutes, boom. Now you back on road, headed to the destination. Boom, I'm hungry again. Okay, I already got the food ready. Boom, let me come and eat that. Boom. Now we getting it. Now we effective and efficient with our time. You know what I'm saying? Instead of what's taking us 30, 40, 50 minutes, we cut that down to 10. Now you see the difference, how much you saving per day. Do the math on that, man. You saving so much more time. Now you got more time to do whatever you want to do. As a driver, you doing 10 to 12 hour shift drives a day. Every second counts, every minute counts, every hour counts. And I'm telling you, it adds up. You don't realize it because you getting stuck in a program. I know how it is. It's a cycle. Waking up 12-hour shift. Man. But you got to be very intentional about what you're doing with your time. You know what I mean? So I'm giving you scenarios. Boom. All right. Boom. You 5 to 10 minutes that you pull over to the side of the road and you eat your food. Boom. And you get back on the road. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You doing that every day throughout the week. You're saving so much more time. And you can cook. And another thing too, restroom will hold you up too, but this is about food. But yeah, that's the benefits of cooking on the truck, bringing the kitchen with you on the truck. You're saving so much more time. You're more effective. Now when you go to park at a truck stop, you can just get your exercise in and the food is already ready. You don't got to put your time in the hands of the companies, man. That's what we got to start doing. So that's why you need to bring the kitchen with you on the truck so you can be more effective and efficient with your time. There's a difference between being effective and then being effective efficiently. You know what I'm saying? You could be an all-star, but you're not no Hall of Famer. You're not no Michael Jordan. You're not dropping 62 on 60% shooting. That's efficient and effectiveness too. How are you affecting the game? You're not Steph Curry. Steph Curry sitting out the fourth quarter because we just done dominated, obliterated the whole first 3 quarters. Now we out the fourth. While they all busting their butt back, hurting, you know what I'm saying? Ain't eat right, ain't feeding themselves, man. It's different. But yeah, that's why everybody as a driver, especially if you overall, need to start cooking, man, because y'all killing yourself slowly. And then y'all not providing yourself with the nutrients. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is why it is in every driver's best interest to start cooking over the road and stop going to truck stops. Yeah. I'm gonna make a video on what to eat, all that later, but I just wanted to stress the importance of time, how it's very important to you, and why you keep wasting it. You think you don't got time, it's because you haven't budgeted, you haven't thought about, yo, where's my time going? Because you just in a cycle. But I'm giving you a solution, and it's up to you to do whatever you want to do with it, but it's in your best interest to start cooking. I just broke down, I gave you scenarios on how you saving time, how you saving money. So yeah, but that's it. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man.